Well, hello everyone. This is Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. I am so glad that you are here today. I was going to try to, yeah, it's sort of hard. The way they have this thing now, I can't even see the comments at the same place that the video is going. Anyway, today what I want to talk to you about is our live classes. What are better? Should we be offering recorded classes or live classes? Should we be looking for recorded classes or live classes? What is best for each one of us? And not just what's best, but what will bring us the most success in our business, because that's what we're really looking for. So what I want to do is talk about recorded classes for a few minutes and then live classes and then sum it all up. So let's talk about recorded classes. If I am the teacher when it comes to recorded classes, there's a lot of advantages for a recorded class. I can record it once and I can promote it forever. If I record it and I don't like it, I can record it again. It's great for online conferences as well. I truly believe in this method. But I think that it isn't the only way to be able to present the information that my students need. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. How about recorded classes as a student? The best thing about recorded classes is you can watch them anytime, day or night. But the biggest drawback with recorded classes as the teacher or with the student is you don't get your question answered. You don't always get your help. You're just given a recording, just like YouTube. You got to go and figure it all out yourself, which makes it more difficult. As a teacher, it's like, yeah, I can give you a bunch of information, but I'm not really building a relationship with you, which is what I really want to do. When I have recorded classes, I don't even know who's watching them a lot of times. So there are some real drawbacks to recorded classes. So what about live classes? Well, why should, as a student, I want to go to a live class? I might even feel intimidated to go. I will tell you, if you go to a live class, you will have a lot more give and take with the teacher and with the other students. You may have a question, but you're too afraid to ask it. But in a live class, some other student may ask it and you benefit from them asking that question. Also, if you are brave enough to ask the question, you get your questions answered. You don't have to just sit around and hope or email someone or chat someone or get in a community group and hope that someone answers your question. In a live class, for the most part, students get their questions answered. And as a teacher, I want to tell you that I actually get more pumped up with a live class because I'm actually interacting. I do a better job with a live class than I do a recorded class. Now, recorded classes may be easier on my schedule. I just flip them on, record it, and then give it to you for the next 2 years. And yes, I do that at times. But what I am learning and what I am doing is I have realized that if I'm going to give a recording, it needs to be a recording of a live class, because a live class gives so much more energy and you will get so much more information. Your students will learn more. The live students are going to get their questions answered. And sooner or later, you really need to just update your old information. Things don't stay the same on the internet, and so we do need to update our information. Plus, you need to get in touch with your students and your followers. Live classes are a great way to build relationships with your students. I just finished a 12-week series on leadership education. And now, we didn't have all 300 or 400 people come. But the few people that came, I built a relationship with. I feel like we have some give and take. If they were to ask me a question by email, I would be a lot more willing to go and answer their question than someone who I'd never even heard about because they were on my live classes. We need to get in touch with our students and our followers. Live classes are a great way to build relationships, which grows your customer base and your income, which leads to more success. See, too often we want to automate everything, and I'm all about automation. And I do believe, like I said, in recording, that you need to record live classes. So I personally think that a live class offers a lot more benefit. Why am I even talking about this? Because I want you to know that I am about to launch 4 live classes to help you get your next 1,000 email subscribers. And you can join me if you want to on those 4 classes. And we will begin next Tuesday, July 13th, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific. And I will be talking about things. Now, let me tell you the coolest thing about this. You come on this class, and we talk about email subscribers and how do you get them, but maybe you've got a question about something else, like how do I get WordPress to work, or I'm not really technical, but how do I get something else going? I'm going to talk to you about that because you are on the live class. Live class students have preference in my eyes because they take the time and I take the time and we connect on a live class. It builds relationship and you will get more help from a live class than you will just a recording. That's why I wanted to make sure that you knew about these 4 classes that are coming up. They begin next Tuesday. Now, if you have been sort of like down in a dugout hole or a cave, you may not have heard. But we've been having a special on how to get your next 1,000 email subscribers 4-week course. You can still get that for $67 one-time payment, and then you get $91 of pay in full bonuses, or you can make 3 payments of $27. Maybe that's too much. After Tuesday at midnight, the price goes back up to $97 for one-time payment and $37 for 3-time payment. It's your choice. But what are we going to do in those 4 weeks of live classes? Let me just tell you. In those 4 weeks of live classes, the first week we'll talk about your ideal customer and the best lead magnet, the freebie that you can offer to grow your list. That's the whole point of getting email subscribers. You're going to give them a lead magnet. And it's going to be what's best for your list, not your friend's list or whoever else. Week 2, we'll talk about editorial calendars, Google Analytics, and blog posts. How do we plan all that out and get organized? Week 3, we'll talk about Facebook updates, Instagram, and YouTube's. I'm going to tell you what I know about Instagram. It's not my specialty, but I do want you to use it. Facebook and YouTube I do know about, and that will be some personal stories as well. And then the 4th week we'll talk about Pinterest. Pinterest is my #1 social media driver of traffic, so I definitely know about that, and it has been like that for about 3 or 4 years. We'll also talk about batching our social media, our content, and then what do we do the next month? We've just spent 4 weeks. How do we get ready for the next month? If you join us, you will get your questions answered. Even if they aren't ones about 1,000 email subscribers, I am here to help you. You are my followers. You are my students. I want to help you with whatever it is. So I'll be setting up a private community group. I don't know how active it will be. I have not even mentioned that. I will mention that tomorrow in our emails, but I do want you to know that in addition to the 4 live classes, we will have 4 weeks of a private community group where I'm happy to answer your questions, but maybe other people will be able to interact and help you as well. So what is the benefit? How can live classes bring you success? As a student, you will get to know your teacher, and you can build a relationship with them so you can actually ask them questions. As a teacher, I will get to be more in tune with where my students are, and I will discover things maybe I didn't even know, that questions that they had, because in the chat they'll be chatting away and telling me what their questions are. And so that I will be answering your questions. Whoever's on the live, maybe not you if you don't get on it, but whoever's on the live, those are the questions I'll be answering. It also, as a teacher and as a business owner and as a blogger, it is one of the best ways I know to build relationships, which build your customer base, which grow your income, which gives you more success. So hopefully that has answered a few of your questions. I will put a link to how to get your next 1,000 email subscribers with free tools. Yes, the tools we use are free. And so I will put a link. The special price ends Tuesday night at midnight, although you can still enroll until the classes start. You will just pay $30 more in pay in full and a bunch more money, whatever it is, 30 or 40 more dollars if you pay overtime. But this special price ends Tuesday night. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave a comment. Have a great day.